boo. Welcome back. For those that are new, my name is Chantal Russo and I run a lifestyle blog called simplychantal.com. As you can tell from today's title, this is just a really simple, casual get ready with me. My sister's birthday is actually today. It's her 30th, which is so exciting. So we're gonna do a family and friends Zoom chat. So I'm just gonna quickly slap on some makeup. I've been doing my makeup on IGTV. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely go check me out there. Like, comment, subscribe if you like this video. It really helps. I'm also on TikTok. I've finally joined and I've gotten in the groove and I've made some videos. So if you are on TikTok, follow me there. Comment down below if you are on TikTok as well. I'm always looking for new people to follow. Without making this video way too long, let's get into it. Just quickly off camera, I've already sprayed my face with some Fix Plus. My skin was feeling a bit dry. This is the rose one. I love it. When you spray it, you smell it. And I've already applied my primer. This is the YSL Touche Cloud Blur Primer. I only really use this primer if I really want a dewy, radiant look or my skin is dry. And I've already got my eye primer, which is the Nude by Nature Perfecting Eye Primer. Got it on the lids and I've also got it on the lower part, my lower eye, for when I put on my concealer.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
This is the Gucci Face Foundation, the Lustrous Glow Foundation SPF 25. This foundation is, incredible. Love it. If you're looking for radiance, dewiness, highly recommend it. So bomb, like, I love it.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
So I'm actually gonna go in and just press it into my skin with a fluffy tapered brush, like an almond shaped brush. I just want it to have a bit more fuller coverage, and then I'll use my beauty sponge to kind of blend everything together. I do see a difference when I apply the makeup and then I go in with a sponge. I just feel like it blends nicer and I use less product.
They're really saying I love you.
So it's okay if it doesn't look perfect. The whole point is to apply the product, get it into the skin, get it slightly mixed in together, and then you use your damp sponge to kind of give that flawless finish. So I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Secret Blurring Powder for Under Eyes in number 2. I really like this powder. I think it's much more radiant and softer than your average setting powder. I really like the color. I like to use an almond type tapered brush, and you can notice that it's a little gritty. So what I like to do is get like a spoolie to kind of like rough it out. Otherwise it gets like this glaze on it where it's hard to use. This is a setting powder for people with dry skin, normal skin, dry under eyes, someone that doesn't like that heavy baked look. This is simply to set your under eye. I get this color because I like the brightness that it adds, but it's more like a no powder type thing. And I like to just press it on my under eye, and I don't mind extending it just kind of up here. If you do prefer more of an au naturel, you should definitely try this. I also dab a little bit and get it in my lash lines, just a little bit, and then when I go on with my foundation powder, I press it into that area as opposed to buffing it. Really light hand. I'm not grabbing too much. It's very light. So next up, I'm going to use a foundation powder. Foundation powder can give a really nice full coverage look. So if you do have more of a lightweight foundation and you feel like it's not enough coverage, but you don't necessarily want to wear another layer of foundation, foundation powder can be really good. This one is by far my favorite. It's Nude by Nature, the Radiant Loose Powder Foundation W9 in Sandalwood. It's not a matte foundation powder. You want to use a really dense powder brush, something that's short and can really hold in the powder. Nothing too fluffy. And I literally just like dab when I have that much, put it on the cap, tap off the excess. Look how much is still there. And if you have normal or dry skin, be very mindful with the amount of powder that you use, because obviously you can look really like casket ready. Press it into the laugh lines. I'm just gonna dab a little bit on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and the dreaded upper lip area. That's it. Next, we're gonna do a little contour. This is the e.l.f. Forgive me, I don't even know if they make this anymore, I'm gonna be honest, but these are so bomb. This is the contouring blush and bronzer in Antigua. These bronzers, they made them in such great shades, different undertones. Like, I love them so much, and the bronzer was so deep, and I'm using an old ABH brush in A18. It's like a very dense contour brush. I love this brush, but I only like this if I want like a very dramatic contour. That drugstore? Come on. Come on. Give them their dues. That's NARS, that's Benefit, that's Grwm right there. I love. I definitely grabbed the wrong blush. It's fine. We're just gonna work with it. So I'm gonna use NARS Luster. NARS makes the best blushes. I don't care what anyone says. It's a fact. But I only like their original OG blushes. These ones that look like this, these are incredible. This is also my favorite smoky eye blush. It is the perfect blush if you're wearing smoky eye, which I'm not today, but love it. I'm actually gonna mix this bright pink from the Antigua set with Luster into very like powdery pink. You can build it. I like to stretch my blush up because I don't have cheekbones, so I feel like it kind of just gives me a little something. And I like a heavier blush. Again, if that's not your jam, do not worry. Do what works for you. I don't really need to flip it, but I'm gonna flip the side. This is a really old Laura Mercier brush, by the way, bomb. And I'm gonna go in with Luster, and I can be a bit more generous with Luster because it's so like blush tone friendly. It's gorgeous. Oh my god, love it. And these blushes last so long, these NARS blushes. I've had Luster for years. Today, I'm going to do more of a natural highlight, which is what I call when I use the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. If you follow me ever and on any socials, you know that I love this shimmer brick. I just go in with like the last 4 colors. This tapered brush is from Wet n Wild. It's from Set. It's so good. And I'm just gonna buff it in. And because the color is so complementary to my skin tone, I don't really have to worry too much about placement or, you know, looking too bright. On my Cupid's bow, and I put a little bit on the bridge of my nose. Even though I don't really contour my nose, I just think it's cute. And then when I'm having my lazy girl moments, I do bronzer as eyeshadow. You can take any bronzer that you want. I'm going to take this one, Take Home the Bronze. It's from The Balm. You want to get a very fluffy brush. I'm going to use this crease brush. This is Morphe E22. This is a phenomenal brush, by the way. You just dab, dab, dab. You don't need a lot. And you sweep. You can do just the crease or you can do lid and crease. Totally up to you. Make sure that you are getting enough product on your lid, especially if you're not going to go over with like a liquid liner. Really important. Whenever you're doing your brows, always take a clean spoolie and just brush through them. This is really only relevant if you are someone that does your brows after your base. You want to just make sure you brush all the foundation and powder out because it's in there. I'm using the Essence Brow Gel. Again, if you follow me, you know that this is an OG. Dolly Wink and Schwing. Dolly Wink to line and kind of put the place down because I like the brush. And then Schwing to go over because it is blackety black and I love that. And this stays all day. Bomb. But I don't do eyeliner on camera, so give me a moment. Okay, so it's lined. Now I'm just gonna go over this. Sorry, I have to keep like hella focused, so I can't even really speak. I'm gonna stop because with eyeliner, if you keep trying to fix, it's very easy to end up looking like a panda. Dunzo. I kind of made a mistake, but it's fine. This is the Hourglass Extreme Lash Mascara. And I always like twist it around and flip and everything because I want to make sure I get all the product off of the brush before I redip. Highly recommend that. Okay, so I've already lined my lips with MAC lip liner in Hover. It's like a terracotta nude. Swatch it for you guys. Let's go with half and half. I have not used this probably, I think, since Christmas. Oh yeah. And then of course we got a Glossidette, and we're gonna do Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. This is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys like this look. I hope you guys like this style of tutorial. This is easily one of my most favorite looks at the moment. Just focusing on radiant skin and switching up my nude lips and really focusing on like my cheekbones. You feel me? Anyways, guys, I hope you like this. Talk to you later. Be good, stay safe, and wash your hands. Bye.